All right, it seems like the number one is wikiHow fish articles. This is just an idea that someone put in the Discord, again, in stream ideas, where I check for ideas. So if you have any good video ideas, put them in stream ideas channel in my Discord. And I thought it would be interesting to see what terrible wikiHow articles exist about fish. Or maybe they're good. Maybe I shouldn't prejudge. Maybe there's good wikiHow articles. How about how to choose fish for a freshwater aquarium? So first we have to select species of fish. Sure. Choose one that will fit your aquarium. Some fish need a school. Sure. Black molly, guppy. Fish that are easy to maintain. Black mollies and guppies. That's true. They're pretty easy. Behaviorally compatible fish. Danios and tetras. Sure. Building a community tank. Oh no. Goldfish and tetras. That's interesting. Don't know about that combination. Oh, it's saying don't do that. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, don't put goldfish in a tank with tetras. What to feed them. Don't put territorial fish. Choosing individuals. All right, this is a pretty well-rounded. I think if we want to find a shitty article, we're going to have to scroll down. Because I don't exactly know how wikiHow works, but I'm pretty sure anyone can make a wikiHow article. Am I wrong about that? How to name a betta fish? Name your betta after something that's the color of your betta. For example, the name Rose suits a red betta more than a blue one. Wow, that's very true. Well said. You could name a yellow betta Sunshine or a black betta Ash. Okay. Who is looking up a wikiHow article on how to name your betta? Who would do this? How to grow a bond with your betta fish? Oh no. Oh no, we're forming parasocial relationships with our fish now. Oh no. Select a healthy betta. Sure. Provide a proper home. Sure. Expect a loner. Sure. Feed it properly. Discover more about your new friend's species. Sure, learn about them. Bonding with your betta. Keep it in an active area. They also grow bored easily and much prefer to be where the action is. Name your betta and talk to it. Yep, okay. It's hard to develop a bond with a nameless creature of any type, so find a name that suits your new little pal's personality. Well, thank God I have just the article for how to name this. It's a red and blue fish, so I think I should call it Diamond Rouge. They're sensitive to vibrations in the water, such as sounds caused by human voices, which some take as meaning your fish can learn to recognize your voice and its name. Nope. That's not a thing. That's not gonna happen. That doesn't make sense. Just because they can feel the vibrations in the water does not mean that they're recognizing your voice and face. What are your fish's names? There was Toast and Poppy, and then Doja, and Bleska. Those are the ones that I've named. Give it visual stimulation. Relocating the tank. Play with your betta. Don't tap the glass. Run your finger along the glass. Train your betta. Bro, they're making an army of pet bettas. This is sick. Be a friend. The best way to bond with a betta is to treat it like any other true friend. Visit when one or both of you is happy or sad, stressed out or flying high, healthy or sick. Growing a bond with any type of creature takes effort, patience, openness, and care. This image is so funny. She's just sitting in front of the tank staring at the betta. This is such a weird article. Why have 400,000 people? What do you mean expert co-authored this? An expert co-authored an article about how to grow a bond with your betta fish? What were they an expert on? How to tell if your fish is sick. Okay, this is interesting. All right. So this person has a completely empty aquarium with just sand and 3 clownfish. I'm going to take a wild guess and say clownfish, which kind of rely on anemone, are probably sick in this tank. See how it breathes, eats, and interacts with other fish. Get an idea of what's normal so you know when something's abnormal. Well, I think it's going to very quickly be abnormal if you have no corals. Learn about your species. Sure. I think it's a freshwater tank too. It looks like a freshwater tank, but I won't assume, you know? That's why we're here. Yeah, this is kind of the point. Learning about the species is why we're here. Avoid stressing them. Partial water changes, nutritious diet. Don't overfeed, filtration. Yeah, good advice. Other than this tank is just horrible. Diagnosing them. Check for symptoms of stress. Check for symptoms of disease. Diagnose bacterial infections. Diagnose fungal infections. Diagnose parasite infections. Diagnose other illnesses. Holy shit. And then you quarantine them? Okay, not a bad article. How to tell fishes. How to tell if your fish is having babies. Oh, this is so sweet. Identify the males and females. Look for mating rituals. Well, you don't. If you have a male and a female of any of these species in your tank, you don't really need to look for mating rituals. In fact, I don't even think you really need to look for pregnant fish. Just assume they're always pregnant. If there is at least one male and female of any of these species in your tank, just assume they're always pregnant. How to make a gumball machine fish tank? Oh no. If you'd like to create a fun twist on this aquatic environment, try removing a gumball machine with special aquarium supplies. Clean the gumball machine. Remove any gumballs. Wow, that's really good. Really poignant. Does it say to clean it? Twist off the lid. Ah, yes. Wipe it down with warm water. Pick up aquarium supplies. Modify the lid. What is this article? This could be literally anything. If you took this image and I asked you what wikiHow article is this from, you would never guess how to make a gumball machine fish tank. What the fuck is going on? Why is this so in detail? Are a lot of people doing this? What about, like, won't water escape through the rotary in the bottom? Oh my god. It's a whole ass project. How to put a sucker fish in a tank with a turtle? What? I feel like you could just do that. Evaluating the turtle's diet. Okay. Don't feed the turtle feeder guppies or feeder fish. On a fish diet, your turtle may be more inclined to try other fish. Seems like some slippery slope fallacies. What is this? This is so specific. Introduce the fish when the turtle is mature? Why are you introducing them to each other? What? Watch carefully after blind date. Take them on a blind date is really funny. Acclimate the fish. Include hiding spots. Wow, that is interesting. How to set up a 5-gallon fish tank. Put 5 gallons of water in a container or multiple containers and let it rest for a day or two. Add substrate. Pour half of the water you previously prepared in the tank. What? Okay, so we're not cycling then. Oh, maybe we are. Oh, we are cycling. Okay. Okay, but then we're putting a bunch of goldfish in. This is a 5-gallon, and he's put 4 goldfish in. Wow. Okay. I want to get to the real shitty ones. How far do I have to go to, like, the really shitty articles that were, like, barely approved? How to create aquariums so lizards and fish can coexist. That's just a bad idea, man. That's just not a good idea. How to fish in Pokemon Emerald? Updated 2 months ago? Pokemon Emerald's like 20 years old. How to determine the sex of a fish. Okay, that's great, sure. Yep, appearance. Sure, a bump. Yep, whiskers. Sure. This is all just specific to the species. Visit a local pet store or talk to an expert. Yeah, bring your goldfish in a bowl to the local pet store and ask them what they think. How to overcome the death of a fish? Have you come home and found your favorite fish dead in its tank? Did one of your fish die recently and you can't stop thinking about it? Oh my god. Coping with the loss? This is insane. This is like... I mean, like, obviously... I'm just so lost. Who is looking these up? How does this have so many views? Never put down the tank. Yeah, it did die because of the bowl. Listen, I'm not making fun of people mourning pets. Obviously, mourning pets is something, and some people have to cope. It's just, what the fuck is this image? And who is Googling this? Take time to grieve. Understand your grief. Talk to people that understand. Give your fish a memorial service. Okay. The first 3, I was like, okay, this is the first 3 steps of literally getting over anything. Take some time, learn to understand it, process your emotions, talk to other people who can understand.
Fish funeral.
Fish funeral. Save your memories? Who has a selfie with their fish in a bowl? Use the aquarium as a memorial. Make sure it's really dead. Okay.
Have you ever considered being one of those dudes on the street who just carries a snake on your shoulders, but instead of a snake it's a moray?
You know, I think that might cause some problems considering they need to be underwater. How to treat fish, how to host a fishing tournament? What? I'm more surprised by the title of these. Like, once I get into the actual article, they're usually describing exactly what they say they're going to be. But the title of some of these are just fucking ridiculous. How to win at Go Fish. Now that's interesting. That's helpful. How do they all have the exact same art style? How to make vegan fish. How to hide your plenty of fish profile. Isn't that a dating site? How to enjoy having pet fish. Isn't the whole point that just having them is the enjoyment, and that's interacting? Oh no, not again. Train your fish to follow a target. Teach your fish to jump out of the water for a cool trick. Oh no. Encourage your fish to push a ball for a cute talent. Or making homemade SeaWorld. How to get a fishing job in Alaska? What is this image? This could be anything. I want, like, if I want to do a thing where I show you this image and I ask you, what is the article? What Wikipedia article are we looking at here for? Would you guess how to get a fishing job in Alaska? Build muscle and endurance. Develop mental and emotional strength. Assess your financial situation. This can apply to literally anything. Consider going to Alaska and looking for a job in person. How to get fish smell off your hands. Okay, that one's fair. This one is probably something I've Googled at some point or another. How to create a fish using keyboard symbols. Who needs the wikiHow? Can't I just copy and paste this? It's pretty clear. What could possibly be in this wikiHow article? It's pointing to every single key. It tells you which key to press one by one. Oh my god. Wow. That was a really good and useful wikiHow article, thanks. This is insane. This is like, who's spending the time? And why do they get so many views? Should I just start making... Okay, now everyone's typing the fish in chat. Should I just start making wikiHow articles? I mean, geez, even the lowest one I've seen in a while, 30,000 views. That's not bad at all. How to keep a fish from dying while you're away on holiday? I could write that. 300,000 views. I think we're mostly out of wikiHow articles. Wow, this was terrible. How to tell a freshwater crocodile from a saltwater crocodile. Oh, okay. Now that's interesting. Yep. Check how big the crocodile is. Cool. That's good. Look at the shape of its head. Look at their diet and habitat. If you're getting chased by a crocodile and you want to know if it's fresh, what? Couldn't you just look if it's in freshwater or saltwater? Why would you check all of these things? Look for freshwater crocodiles in inland freshwater. Look for saltwater crocodiles in saltwater areas. Why is this an article? Avoid saltwater crocodiles. Use caution around freshwater crocodiles. WikiHow is a cursed place and I never want to go back. But thank you for the suggestion to whoever did that.